So we're about to turn up the cuteness factor here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning. Now, if a puppy has recently come bounding into your life, you'll know only too well that their cuteness comes paw in paw with a whole lot of work. What you might not know is that nutrition plays a key role in development, making training and good food the most important thing for both you and your little pup. And joining us this morning right here on the couch to give us a couple of helpful hints and tips, we have Marika, nutrition advisor for Hills Pet Nutrition. Marika, lovely to have you back. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh man, so this is the latest addition to your family.
It is.
Please introduce us.
This is Fia. She's 10 weeks old, and yeah, she was born and bred in our house, and she's just as a name, a little fiery thing, as you can see.
Like a dippy. And this is probably where training becomes very important.
Absolutely.
Why is it to start training a puppy from a very early age?
Well, up to 16 weeks, their brains are little sponges, and it's very important to get all of that, all you want them to be exposed to in that time. So what we need is a lot of patience, and teach them the life skills to actually fit in with our society. Not just basic commands like sit, but also learn to cope with our environment.
Absolutely. And also, I think to socialize them when it comes to other dogs, strange dogs that they don't know,
Absolutely.
so that you can have that happy relationship. So I think you're the perfect person to ask this. What are some of the key things that we need to keep in mind when it comes to training specifically puppies?
So the first things are that patients find the right rewards that works for them. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's a toy. Join a puppy school where there is someone that can assist you in teaching them the right ways. And nutrition also plays a very important role. DHA is one of the elements that's very important when making bright puppies.
Well, DHA, it sounds very, very important. So let's focus on nutrition for a little bit because, like I said, a lot of people don't know that nutrition and training, it goes hand in hand, much like us as well.
Absolutely.
We need to look after what we put into our bodies.
Absolutely.
So what exactly is DHA and how can that help with the training of a puppy?
A very fancy name, a D-docosahexaenoic acid. It's a natural occurring fatty acid that helps with the nervous system development and brain development. It's a very important building block of the brains, and it's essential in making sure that the puppies develop as they should.
So tell me a little bit about what you've been doing with little Fia over there.
Okay, it's important that Fia just goes everywhere, gets exposed to everyone. This situation is also fabulous to get to meet you and other people.
Well, she's very comfortable. She makes herself right at home.
She's a little star, isn't she? And taking her to the beach, we do some lead training. A lot of it is done off lead, so that it's her choice to actually do what I want her to do rather than being a forceful situation. She gets to choose what she wants to do.
And also, like I said, at the end of the day, you need to just spend time with your
Absolutely.
beautiful new puppy. So before we wrap up, what would be your top tips for people out there thinking about getting a new puppy, or maybe just, maybe they just got a new puppy already?
I think the most important thing is to feed your puppy the correct nutrition, making sure that DHA levels are at the optimum levels in the food that you choose, like in Hill's puppy formulas. The second thing is to choose a puppy school where you can have the support and the guidance of not only someone that knows what they're doing, but also the people there that might have puppies in the same position with digging and chewing, just as your puppy is at that stage. And the last thing is lots of patience and find out what works for your puppy to make them what makes them tick.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. But there we go. We did turn up the cuteness factor right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Remember, if you do get a new puppy, make sure that you focus on training, make sure that you focus on the right nutrition, and give them a whole lot of love.